First, let's get swatches for all of my markers, so I'll always have references when picking colors. Not sponsored, by the way, I just wanted to get that out there. Um, I just really like how pigmented these colors are. I don't want to overthink my content because this is supposed to be my outlet. I'll attempt to convey my thoughts, feelings, and beliefs as clearly as possible. I may make mistakes, but mistakes are meant to be learned from. My goal is to make a difference, no matter how big or small it may be. And I want to make a positive impact for whoever happens to find these videos. Sometimes all you need is a little boost, inspo, or enlightenment. I initially started with a rough sketch of what I wanted my character to look like. She was a bit small, so I made sure to draw her slightly larger for the final piece. In the future, I'd like to find a way to add definition and define texture in a more efficient way. Since her character design has inspo, dang, since her character design has inspo from Betty Boop and Roxanne from a Goofy movie, I wanted a good balance of certain elements. I've named her Josie in honor of Josephine Baker and Esther Lee Jones, aka Baby Esther, who were the inspirations for Betty Boop. So her name is Josie Lee Jones. So I've never really done character building. Usually I just draw to draw. Here's what I think her personality would be like. She's very intelligent, loves animals and nature. She majors in English literature, but she really wants to pursue performing arts. She wants to be a performer, a singer, an entertainer, if you will. So student by day, entertainer by night. That sounds crazy, but I'd like to think in her free time she'll take dance classes. She'll practice singing and writing songs. I wanted to make sure her hair had definition and very obvious culture because I wanted her to have big, voluminous hair. Roxanne from a Goofy movie, she does have a nice amount of hair. Betty Boop has her cute little finger waves. And since I knew that I wanted this to be a woman of color, I wanted her to be a black woman, like Josephine Baker and Esther Lee Jones. So I wanted her hair to be very curly, very defined. For her color scheme, I knew I wanted her to have brown skin and some shades of red in her hair, but I wanted it to be like a deep red. Maybe deep red isn't the right term. I don't know. And then for her dress, I wanted her dress to have some type of blue or green in it, maybe a mixture of both. Now, I tried one of my colored pencils and it looked beautiful. I gave her some little highlights. You'll see earlier on that I tried to put a highlight on her dress. And then, I mean, I said highlight. Well, you know, make it look like a reflection of light glistening on her skin. And then I put a little flash of light on her dress, and it didn't really come out the way I wanted it to. Also, in her hair, I wanted her to have like a little reflection of light in her hair too, like in animes, and that did not turn out well, in my opinion. But I'm still learning, so we'll get to see how I progress and how many new skills and tips and tricks I learn and develop as time goes on. It's really cool for me to see how the piece progressed, especially because like I've never recorded myself drawing or coloring before. So it's crazy because I know just how long it took in real life and how long I spent on certain parts, certain sections of the drawing. But look at that green, it's so pretty. I feel like it really complements her skin. It goes well with her hair color. The balance is beautiful. I love it. Now at one point I tried to make her garter belt match her choker. And I decided to just make the garter belt white with a green flower because black garter belt, it wasn't giving. It wasn't giving what it needed to give. It wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. If the slit of her dress was a bit bigger, maybe the black garter belt would have looked better, but I guess we'll never know. No, but I guess we'll have to see in the future if I ever do another garter belt. And we're all done. I think she turned out really nice. I would definitely do hair differently next time because it was time consuming. Definitely made my hand cramp up, so that was fun. But thanks for watching. Have a great day or night.